Hello and welcome, this is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more of the Flashpoint DLC for BattleTech, and it's time to start up this Flashpoint. So let's go ahead and begin. The Opportunist. Commander, I'm pleased you finally made it. I have a job for you. What can we do for you, Lady Cunningham? The local constabulary of this charming little world is holding a woman named so-and-so. I want you to bring Miss Hadley, alias other so-and-so name, alias the Fox of New Avalon, into my custody. Miss Hadley stands accused of a number of high-profile robberies, including the brazen theft of the royal family's pleasure yacht. It is absolutely vital that she be returned to New Avalon for interrogation. That is a strange crime. All right. The Fox of New Avalon, huh? That's funny. I thought the Fox was Hans Davian's nickname. It is his nickname. Hadley stole it from him, just like she stole the damned yacht. Well, I'll bet the First Prince is righteously pissed. You have no idea. The non-Diz constabulary has already bundled Miss Hadley onto a prison transport. I need you to get that transport to a waiting dropship for extraction. Sounds simple enough. Is there anything else that we need to know? Expect a long and hazardous road ahead of you. The non-Diz Badlands are rife with banditry, and a transport, even a prison transport, could make for an enticing target. You'll find an armored repair bay at the midpoint of your journey. I recommend that you make use of it. Okay, I don't think I've ever heard of a repair bay in this game before. We'll have to see how that works. What? We can do that, Lady Cunningham. Good. Oh, and Commander, a word of advice. If Miss Hadley attempts to speak to you, don't listen to her. She's a manipulative and dangerous woman, and she'll trick you into dooming yourself if you let her. Understood, Lady Cunningham. Don't worry. We'll get you your captive in one piece. Okay. Well, it's a 3.5 skull mission, maybe on the difficult side. Desert, this is going to be something that we're going to really have to pay mind towards. So let's go ahead and negotiate. Looks like salvage is kind of meh on this one. So I think I'm just going to go 50-50 here, and we'll go more for the cash. This is against pirates, and we're going for the Federated Sons. Sounds like we may have a choice to make at some point in this mission. I'm probably just going to stick with the Federated Sons for this one, because I don't really care to side with the pirates, as we've already kind of doomed our reputation with them. Alright, let's start getting pilots moving around. Now, this may not be the final setup. We'll have to kind of play this by ear, because we do have new pilots. Not pilots, mechs, to kind of move around here. So what I'm thinking is we move the Shadowhawk over to Revere. This is just preliminary stuff. Kintara is going to be removed. The Thunderbolt's going to be moved over to Gnarly. Okay, so now that we have that, this Orion is ready to go, but it's very heat inefficient, so being in the desert, it would not be a good idea. It does have pretty good damage output, even for a default loadout. That's one of the things that the Orion does quite well with. The problem is, again, the desert, so not really going to be ideal for this one. The Griffin 4N we're going to be using without a shadow of a doubt, because we just set it up and it's going to be the highest damage output mech that we have available. So definitely we're going to be using that, and I believe we'll stick at that there. The question is, what are we going to use as our secondary mech? Now, if it wasn't in the desert, I actually would consider using the Orion in either Gnarly or Truck's hands. But that's not the situation we find ourselves in. So, with that in mind, the Trebuchet isn't necessarily all that heat efficient either, but if we use predominantly its missile weapons, it will be fine. Other than that, I'm not really sure what else we could use. I mean, we have the one Shadowhawk that has the LRMs, and it's more heat efficient, sure, but it's got a lot less long-range firepower, although the large laser does aid a little bit in that regard, and just not a high damage output mech in general. I think I'm going to just stick with our standard support mech, although I feel like our support mechs are falling well behind the rest of our mechs at this point. Although we could probably use the chassis of, for example, this Orion to make a good support mech at some time in the future. Perhaps. Alright, so this is going to be our loadout. It does qualify for 3, so we're a little below, but again, this is based off of tonnage, and tonnage is in the end all be all of how good a lance can be. So, all right, I think this is what we're going to go with. The only thing that I may think about changing is putting Scarecrow in instead of Revere, because we can be more aggressive with the Shadowhawk. The downside of that is we lose the multi-target, and we also lose the initiative advantage, although at this point that initiative advantage may not matter at 3.5 skulls. We're probably going to be facing predominantly heavy mechs, and there may be a medium mech, perhaps. In that case, overall, we're going to have the initiative advantage. So I am tempted to go with Scarecrow with this one, and I think I'm going to give that one a try. Yeah, Revere's the better pilot of the two. Although, I mean, it's more in gunnery and tactics. All right, you know what? I'll stick with the standard, but definitely it was worth a thought. All right, let's go ahead and deploy. All right, here we go. And to just explain, the reason why I took Revere over Scarecrow is because we're going to be needing to move with the convoy, so I don't think hit-and-run tactics is going to be as appropriate. Good to see you, Commander. We're ready to get moving as soon as you reach the rendezvous point. These fields are absolutely lousy with bandits and highwaymen, and they're desperate enough to take a shot at anyone passing through the territory. That may even include battle mechs, so get ready for incoming fire. The sooner you get us to the repair bay, the sooner we can transfer Adley to your custody. That can't happen soon enough for my taste, so let's get the show on the road.
This would be some prime beach real estate. If only there were a beach.
Okay. So it's kind of dark, it's hard to make out. There may be a road here, or it could just be a ravine. Let's start going in that direction nonetheless, though.
I'll do what I can.
Didn't order things in the way of speed, so we don't want to get too far ahead of the Thunderbolt, so keep that in mind.
Onward.
Okay. So just send the trebuchet up.
Moving to position.
Doesn't look like we have opposition because that was a fast turn.
Moving to position.
Doesn't seem like we're moving a whole lot. Can we jump further? Possibly, but I'm just gonna go ahead and sprint nonetheless. Okay.
I'm walking here.
So at the moment, we just have to secure the convoy rally point. Question is, where do we go from there? Probably in the same direction we're already heading. Ah, okay. So it looks like there's trying to think of the word I'm looking for. Where the dropship's gonna land. So, LZ, I guess? So with that in mind, let's have the Thunderbolt be the one that goes into the rally point, I think. That way I'll give the other mechs a chance to get into position.
Acknowledged.
We'll want to be a little ahead of the convoy, in my mind, anyway. But the trebuchet probably shouldn't be the one to go too far ahead. So right in behind this rock is probably not a bad spot. Let's check to see if Gnarly's going to get in the... Yeah, it's not going to get in the zone this turn, so...
Yeah?
Truck can probably just sit tight, because next turn we'd want to move to where you're going to move. So let's focus on where other things are going to be going. So jump in there. You're just going to brace for now. I don't think I want to move at all. Because I want to build up a lot of a... You know what, I lie.
On it.
Okay, you're going to sprint up. And you're going to sprint to there.
Moving to position.
Okay. I'm hoping I'm picking the right direction, because otherwise this is going to be a little bit of a problem. Alright. So I'm going to move to here. Hopefully still behind this rock, but if we need to step out of the rock, we can. We've got good damage reduction, if not. Although, again, we may be facing heavier opponents, so I have to be careful with my choices. Okay. So Thunderbolt's going to move in here.
Moving out.
And because we're having to protect a convoy, I think it might be a good call to be a little bit more aggressive with my movement here.
Engaging jump jets.
Yeah, jump up there. That'd be perfect.
Firing jump jets.
Alright, let's see if I'm right. Glad you could finally make it. Now let's get moving. The faster we can offload Miss Hadley on your employer, the happier I'll be. Oh, okay, there they are. So we've got a Shrek PPC carrier, a quick draw, another vehicle, 80 tons, and a medium mech. Okay. I'd like to take out the Shrek PPC carrier before it gets to go. It's going to go at 1, as is this other vehicle, which we don't really know what that is. The convoy is mostly 1s except that one, which is a 2. Okay. Let's reserve and allow... They could probably see me here, huh? Well, that's not necessarily true, because the Griffin has that long-range view, so it's possible they cannot see me. Well, let's reserve 1 step and see what happens.
Standing by.
If they see something, they're going to be seeing the Griffin or the Shadowhawk. They're not going to be seeing the vehicles. If we reserve again, what will happen is that this guy will move forward. I don't know if there's another, like, heavy mech. I can't really tell at this range. It's possible. We're only seeing the 1. It's possible, though, the quick draw would be able to kill. So we want to hit it before it gets a chance to go, and we can do so. Okay. Trying to think how I'm going to do this. Okay, so we know the Griffin can put out a lot of damage.
Thy will be done.
What can the Shadowhawk do in this circumstance? Okay, so you could come in and attack from a flank. That gives you a direct attack. We could even knock your initiative down to remove the worry. That's probably not a bad plan. So let's go with that. We'll jump in here. We'll hit this guy hard in the side. And then we'll probably just reserve. So, alright. That's my plan.
Engaging jump jets.
I think it's a strong move. This will give us good accuracy as well, and we'll go after the right torso to attempt to knock that out.
Feel my wrath.
Okay. Probably did good damage there.
The Cobra strikes.
Alright, so at this point I think we're safe to go ahead and reserve 1. Again, I don't know if this is the only... Okay, it sure seemed like that was maybe the... Well, not necessarily. This may have moved first, so... Let's be patient. Okay, so we didn't have an enemy go that we're aware of, which is good. Thunderbolt's going to have really limited options here, I think. If we move out this way, it looks like I can get direct vision. That's probably going to be our best move. So, I'll go ahead and do that.
Affirmative.
And then, what do we want to fire here? So, large laser and the 2 LRMs. I don't think we should go after the Shrek PPC carrier, because I don't think we're going to be able to put enough damage on it with just the LRMs. And we're more likely going to be able to do heavy damage to, yeah, especially as this is, you know, we just have to kind of hit that torso section a few more times and we're good. So let's go ahead and give this a try.
Confirmed.
Okay, the arm's gone. Didn't quite get that torso section, though.
Scored a critical
But I
hit.
think the weapons are predominantly in the arms, so I think that still probably did a lot. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, 1 hit point. Come on. Okay. So, what should we do with the trebuchet? I mean, ideally, I'd like to take out the Shrek PPC carrier if I could. The question is, can I? Not likely. Not without exposing my 1 mech to, like, really serious firepower. So, I think what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and move forward with the Griffin. We'll fire off what we can there. Do pretty darn heavy damage to the quick draw. Let's aim like this.
Engaging jump jets.
Might even get the kill, I'm not really sure. We'll just unload here.
All weapons committed.
Okay.
Enemy mech. Critical
Well, we
damage
reduced its firepower at the very least. Oh, come on, I didn't knock you down? That's bull. That's bull crap. Okay, I don't have vision of the other mech now.
What
Now
do you
I could
need?
move up here and I could use my medium lasers. I don't think that's a good idea though. I should probably stay in cover here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna look to go around the rock here. And we'll just hit the quick draw again because it's the only target I have. A Trek PPC carrier can do serious damage and it may be able to take out one of the transports, but if they don't have vision, which it may or may not be able to get, then that's fine. So, oh yeah, only 28 hit points left. This is actually very likely we'll get a kill here. Yeah, goodbye. Alright, I'll take a mech delete
Gotcha.
on turn 1. Okay. So we'll have to see what's going to happen here. If this doesn't get vision on the convoy, I don't think anything else will. And it doesn't look like that happened. Now, we didn't stay close to these guys, so they may not move a whole lot, which is fine, because that gives us an opportunity to take care of the bad guys before they really get vision.
Let's hit them hard.
Alright, so that turn worked out really well for us. As far as we know, they still don't have vision. So let's reserve, allow this, whatever this, 50, I think it was a 55-ton mech, right? Yeah, 55-ton mech. The Shadowhawk. Not too surprising. And yet again, I don't think they got vision. Okay. So let's grab Revere,
Yes, Commander.
because Revere's action is going to be the most limited. Okay. That's probably not a bad move. We'll move in, get some decent evasion bonus. We're kind of moving towards where the medium mech is. And we get to cool off a bit with this
On the
movement.
way.
Although with all the fire that we're about to do, I'm not sure how cool we'll be. I guess we're not going to be cooling off at all. We could use Precision Strike here to give us more accuracy, which honestly is probably a good idea because we're hitting side armor. This guy's got a good ability to like focus in on that.
Locking on.
We might get the kill right here. There we go. One attack, one kill, I'll take that.
Make that one less vehicle.
Okay, that's going to limit our targets. So we have another Shrek PPC carrier. Okay, that's not too bad. So I'll have the Griffin move in. Well, do we have to have the Griffin move in?
Yep.
Well, she said yeah, but I don't know if I trust her opinion. Okay. So, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to go A, B, and we'll just do a little bit of split shot here. So, like so. 75% chance for both.
Roger.
And we'll ignore the armor. And also burn through some evasion. I think if I'm going to go after anything, I may go after the Shrek PPC carrier because it is the thing that is going to be able to go this turn. So it's the threat this turn. So in that regard, and we are attacking its side, which is pretty ideal. This is probably going to be super overkill, but I just want to make sure it's dead. So we're going to walk in here. And we're going to hit this thing really hard. I'm not going to use the Precision Strike because I don't think we necessarily need it.
All weapons committed.
We may not get the kill, but yeah, that's a lot of damage. All on the side.
Enemy unit
It did the
destroyed.
job. Okay, if this is the only opposition we're going to get, this is not going to be that difficult. Alright, fire some stuff off. Okay, you might not have line of sight, I'm not really sure.
Yes, Commander.
The Thunderbolt I will move pretty aggressively with, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to get a good fire off on it, because we're going to use Precision Strike, and Precision Strike will knock it down in initiative, so next turn, all of my medium mechs will be able to hit it before it gets reaction, which is perfect.
On the move.
Like seriously, if this is all this battle is going to be, this is pretty easy. I'm kind of thinking that there's probably going to be more reinforcements in this. I can't believe this is the only action we're going to see. Do we go after the leg with an attempt to knock it down? That could be really good for us. Let's go for it. I mean, it's
Target
not
locked.
likely going to happen, but hey, we got the large laser where it needed to go.
That's gonna hurt.
Okay, we didn't necessarily get that knockdown, but we did what we needed, which was the Precision Strike, which is going to knock that down to moving at initiative 2, which is perfect. Let's speed these guys along. Yeah, honestly, I think they're just moving on their own. I don't think they're going along with what I'm doing. I guess we'll move into here. Not necessarily a great chance to hit, but hey, it's something. I don't know if I should use Precision Strike here or not. Oh, is this the one that... Oh, yeah, so this is the one that has less armor, too, so this is probably going to go down pretty fast. I guess we'll do it for the accuracy. Again, we'll go for the leg. Try and get that knockdown, because we can get rid of this damage reduction if we take the leg out. Okay, we got the leg, so it's going to fall down. I wasn't paying attention to stability damage. It may have gone down anyway, but we'll just assume that it wasn't going to. So now all it has is the forest to protect it. Okay. So truck can start moving out more.
Heading out.
And we'll just hit this guy with the 2 LRMs. Not sure I really care where it lands. Just go center torso here. Try and get the kill.
Nice. Got past the armor.
Not sure this guy's gonna live through the next little salvo here. I still have to prepare, though, for the possibility that there may be more. So how much health do you have? 74? It's probably unwise, but I'm going to turn off some of these SRM6s because they consume a lot of ammo. I just have to not, like, turn off too much here. I don't think we can get away with another turn off, because that would be, what, 72 plus... That's probably enough, but if it gets a lot of spread, we won't get the kill, and that will bum me out, so... There we go.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay. So we no longer have any threats. So at this point, we just need to really just chill and cool off, really. Alright, come on, guys. You can move along a little faster than that. We may have one more turn before they are in there, though, so it's not going to be a lot of cool off. Okay. So you are just going to be a normal movement.
Copy that.
Same thing here.
Wilco.
Same thing here. And same thing here. If they come in behind me, I'm going to be in trouble, but you can never really guarantee where they're going to end up. There's only really one turn of cooling off. Heads up! New sensor contacts. We're going to have company. Okay, they didn't drop in behind me, but they sure dropped close. Okay. Looks like an Orion and a Yager from what I'm seeing so far.
You're in position, Commander. Hold your ground until the package is on its way.
Alright, come on. Speed up. We may have a hard time keeping these guys alive, because the enemy that we're facing here has a lot of damage potential. They are behind a little bit of a rock, though, so maybe they don't have vision yet. Okay, so something was listed as light, but it didn't really move. I mean, hey, if they don't move, that's great for me. I guess we can reserve here. So 2 of them are heavy. And I have faith that they'll be able to get this vision. I don't know if there's a whole lot I can really do to stop them. I mean, we could try and distract them. So I could come in and hit the Orion as a distraction. Can I get in behind it? Not quite. So we hit the Orion on an attempt to distract it. We could hit actually technically both of them. Yeah, I'm going to do this just as an attempt to distract them. Because if it distracts them, it distracts them, and then great, we're not having to worry about it. Okay, so we got a Vindicator there. Alright, so turn all our weapons on. I'm going to multi-target. You're going to be A, you're going to be B, and B is just going to be a medium laser. Just to fire it over there, so maybe it distracts them, maybe it doesn't.
Engaging multiple targets.
Honestly, the Yagermech is kind of the better one to hit because it doesn't have as much armor, but it's also the one that's more likely going to get vision this turn.
Orders?
But I can follow that attack up from another flanking attack and continue to pile damage on to that side, which is probably a good idea. We could also use the precision strike
Lifting off.
to lower its initiative, meaning it won't have as much. All right, what's in that arm? SRM4? What's over here? LRM15. I'm gonna go for the left torso. I mean, I don't think we're likely gonna get into it. We did get the left torso. That's good.
I think I hit something good.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
So now the trebuchet. I think we'll reserve with that. I think that's the right move. Alright, so we'll see what the Yagermech does. Okay, so it looks like we appropriately distracted them, which is perfect.
I laugh at your puny attack.
Okay.
Standing by.
Now the Thunderbolt is going to move up. Okay. I think the Orion is the better target here, because it's already hurting. And it's the thing that's going to be moving next. And it's in range. And the easier target of the two, so... Okay, fire away.
Affirmative.
Looks like all the lasers hit. Okay, we get a knockdown, which is good. Means we can target fire it if we want to. Now the question is, can we take it out this turn? Probably not. Well, not probably not. For sure not.
What do you need?
So here I'm just going to move over slightly. And we're going to split shot. You're A, you're B. Like so. Alright, fire.
Copy that.
This should do maximum damage because they both have cover. Okay, excellent. Orion will be able to get up because it has yet to go. I don't suspect it. Oh, I was gonna say I don't suspect it will get vision, but there it goes, getting vision. I'm gonna surprise the Yagermech didn't attack one of these guys. Well, they're gonna get out. At least I have faith that they will. This guy may just be shy. Wait, what? Why did that one not go? Ah, I hate when they glitch out like that. Well, this one's probably gonna die then. If it's the same one. No, it's not the same one that got hit. Really not sure why it didn't move. Okay. Well, now we could probably get in behind them.
Standing by.
Not quite. I mean, we can get behind the Vindicator, but I don't think we really want to go with that shot. It's already gone. You know what? We can afford to reserve one time.
Lingering until an opportunity presents itself.
Okay.
Yep.
The Trebuchet, it makes the most sense to just hit the Orion as hard as we can, because the Orion is not having any cover. Oh, no, wait. Yeah. It has no cover. So it's going to take full damage. And we have a fairly good chance of killing it. So, yeah. I'm going to also use Precision Strike here because I think it's a good call.
Got it.
Okay. Use Precision Strike. Do most damage. We'll go right for the center torso. Just get
Let
that
her
over
rip.
with. Okay. The thing to finish that off is going to be the Thunderbolt, I think. Still have a lot of damage to do there, though. Okay, well, this is going to be a good point, I think, to go ahead and put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.